Hey, First Baptist Youth. Hope y'all are doing well this week. Last week we started talking about the fruit of the Spirit from Galatians 5:22, and that is when we accept Christ, we have the Holy Spirit within us, and the Holy Spirit produces these good things, which they call the fruit of the Spirit. Not literal fruit. We talked about that last week. We're not talking strawberries and grapes and stuff. We're talking about good traits, good qualities that God gives us. So last week we talked about patience. This week I want to talk about love. And love is kind of a word we use all the time. So I'm going to take a second, and I know you're watching a video, but what are some of the things, and you can say it out loud to your phone or your computer, whatever you're watching this on, what are some things that, or people you say that you love? We say we love stuff all the time. I say I love my wife and my son. But then I also use that word love kind of funny to describe something like, I love ice cream. And I do. I love ice cream. But I don't mean the same thing, right? I don't love ice cream like I love my wife and my son or my church. So I want to look at 1 John and see what Christ's love was like. So 1 John, this is towards the end of the Bible there. 1 John chapter 3, verse 16 says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us. And we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters. If anyone has material possessions and sees his brother or sister in need, but has no pity on them, how can that person love God? Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue, but with actions and in truth." I want to challenge you this week. We say we love a lot of things, and love is a complicated word, right? But Jesus Christ loved us through actions so much that he gave his life for us. So I want you to think about your actions this week, and I want you to think about what's one action you can take to show someone you care about them. And maybe that's something like, my parents, or I can tell they're really stressed, I'm going to do a chore or do something to help them out without being asked. Or maybe my brother and my sister, they always get on my nerves, but I'm going to do something nice to show them that I really care about them and love them. Maybe it's somebody at school or in your neighborhood that doesn't get hurt a lot, or people always overlook them, and you're going to take some time to spend time with them, or say, hey, what were you thinking about this? We haven't heard what you had to say. Or what do you want to do? We're always making the decisions. So I want you to take a moment this week, think about something that you can do to show others that you care about them. Because as it says in 1 John, love isn't just about words and about what we say. It's about how we act. And Jesus Christ is the ultimate example of that. I hope you know we're praying for you. We care about you. And I hope to see you next week. You all have a great week.